Hello, folks on YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Age of Wonders 3 Multiplayer Let's Play with Joe here. It's just about to figure out who I want to. I gotta courier this shield to someone. My Necromancer is way far away. My Dreadnought or my leader. My Dreadnought's just digging a tunnel for now. And the shield won't do him much good against the Archon, so yeah, I'll give it to my country leader. Shield for Sulthor. And I have it so she'll equip it the moment she gets it. Yeah, so leaders can have a sword or spear or whatever. They can have a weapon, a shield, and then they have two accessory slots, a mount, leg gear, torso gear, and headgear. So they can get like helmets and stuff, magic helmets, all sorts of fun stuff. All right, let's end this turn, see what happens. Oh yeah, let me save since sometimes you get weird stuff. Any sign of
an independent army engages your forces. Oh, that's a shame.
Where?
Yeah, the Frostlings. So I'm only getting reinforced by one of your tigers, one of your saber-tooth chariots.
Oh,
They're attacking me.
oh well. It's gonna, surround and attack them in force, but I guess they decided saw that coming. I didn't think they would do that, but I mean, at least you got the defender's advantage. So,
Oh.
all right, I think it's your turn first. Joe?
Yep.
Oh, you went
One
stop.
second.
So ice
Okay.
scapers can freeze things and then shatter them. Harpoon throwers can immobilize. The raiders just are melee, but they're actually quite tough because they have a shield and they have frost weapons, so they do 12 damage base.
Yep.
One base melee 5 frost, basically. Or no, maybe that's already incorporated. Well, maybe it's 11. Yeah, it looks like it's already incorporated in the damage calc. Still.
All right. What do you think I should do? I've got a nourishing meal I can give to somebody.
Oh yeah, you get that every.
Maybe the Storm Sister? Or wait, can I give it to the leader itself? I can. The leader itself could use some morale.
Morale maybe, but
Or one of your units.
I probably the extra hit points is more important.
Ah, right, right. Then maybe maybe the Storm Sister?
Yeah, Storm Sister can
Or the
benefit from the
initiative?
morale and the hit points. So yeah, probably the Storm Sister. But I wouldn't
Should I do
just
that
go
now? Or...
in. It'll mobilize the hero. So I would
Yeah,
probably move
make
stuff into position
plans.
where um I got some nastier range attacks, and they're likely to come and try and hit my chariot. So I would try and shift if they're at the top. I would try and shift units to the right towards my chariot, so
Yep.
that they don't just like kill the chariot before it can aid you in any way. My chariots are squishy
Okay.
because they don't have any armor. So the rightmost longbowman, I might move 4 tiles, I think, behind the rock. So it's hiding behind the rock, hard against the rock near the chariot.
Here.
Yep.
Ooh.
And the Storm Sister could be next to it.
Oh, okay.
That would allow Shira. She's got. How much movement does she have? She has athletics as a Tiger, right? So she should have 7 moves.
Yep.
So she should be able to get to the stand next to those two and give nourishing meal to the Storm Sister, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't improve morale enough to get to a new point. That's a shame.
Gave extra health though.
Yeah. Right, it's every 300.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
And then move the other two. Where should I put the other two? As close as I can get
Um,
while still staying back. Or maybe towards the
they're likely
tiger.
to try and move closer, so I would keep the well, yeah, I would have the other I would have the longbowman move kind of back and towards trying to keep distance. So basically moving straight to the right, not getting any closer. Because it's gonna need to be
So
able
like 3 tiles top right, 3 tiles bottom right.
2 bottom right, 2 top right, so that it can get behind the rocks later. You said your longbowman can move 3 and still have 2 shots. So,
2 bottom right, 2 top right.
yep,
I see.
yep,
And then stay here.
yep. And the initiate is less mobile. It's probably the same thing though. 2 bottom, 2 top. Or, well, no, because think, shoot. If they all come for the tiger could be screwed and not be able to. But you also don't want the initiate to. Yeah, we just move 4 bottom right with the initiate, so it actually increases its distance, but that way it's got more room to maneuver back if it needs to. If they go for the tiger, to like flank them,
4 to the bottom right.
or maybe 3 and then upright 1. I would just try and keep it a little further back, partly because it's less mobile, and partly, yeah, that'll do.
All right.
What the heck? It's got to stop resetting my screen like this. This is.
Yeah, it does that when you reinforce sometimes.
Alright, and try and keep some distance. Discourage him from. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can. I forgot this thing gets moved before. Um, Might want to circle around that way. All right. Boom. Yep, they're advancing. As they must do, because they are the attackers.
All right.
Um,
Longbowman can make some shots.
oh shit, forgot to mention maybe doing like some spells.
Out. I have no casting points.
Oh, it hasn't regenerated for you yet? Just for me?
No, it's still the same turn for
Oh,
me.
okay. For me, I've already got mine back. Weird.
Oh, huh. That is weird, actually.
Um,
Well, who should I target?
who should you
I
target?
might be able to kill the Frostling Ice Scaper.
Um,
I don't know if they're very high priority, though.
yeah, they can freeze units, which takes them out of action for a couple turns entirely.
I can get six. I can get six longbow shots on them this turn, which should be more than enough.
6.
And yeah,
Oh, yeah.
both Longwoman can
Yeah,
just move forward a tile and hit them.
yeah, I would have the one that's in the open field move forward a tile first because the other one would have to come out of cover to attack. So I would see how the.
It should probably kill it
Yep.
outright, actually.
If it kills outright, the other one might not need to do the same thing. So.
Yeah. The other one, yep, there we go. The other one might be able to get some decent damage in on the raider.
Yep. Um.
Should I do that?
Yep. Might as well. I guess. At least the harpoon is shorter ranged, or
Okay.
maybe not.
Oh, crit. Nice. Hmm.
Another ice scaper and the harpoon thrower.
Should I have Shira approach the harpoon thrower? Get two shots on it. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. There'll be range penalties for those two shots, but they do have fire damage from the acid darts. If she sprints, does that increase the range at which she has additional attacks?
I believe so. Um. I guess I would have the Storm Sister
Hmm.
attack the harpoon thrower first to see how it does. How she
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Okay.
Still has to get one tile closer. I'd probably go.
Up, but
Um.
not in Shira's way. Or would that not make a difference?
Up. No, up left. Yeah.
Up or up left?
Or Oh, I see. You got a slightly different angle than me.
Because I could do either.
Probably up. Actually, it's further away from the ice scaper. You don't.
Say to stay next to the rocks?
Yep.
Okay. Pretty meh. Oh well, it's still damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it is.
I believe Shara
Oh,
should be
useless.
able.
Shira might be able to finish it.
Mm-hmm. Or I was gonna say, don't forget about the
Let's
Nishit
see.
actually.
Yeah, they're too. Yeah, I'll use them if Shira doesn't finish it.
All the 3 to 4, 3 to 5.
3 to 4, 3 to 5, 4 to 6. Or throw blades. 4 to 6.
Yeah, it's definitely the acid darts because the fire weakness
Yeah.
does the
Yeah.
most.
I don't think actually they can't kill it.
I would use the sprint ability to get extra. See how many.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Now she can close. 2 more tiles. Behind the rock? Just 2 more tiles to the top left, do you think?
Uh, no, I'd keep. I would go straight up, not get too
Straight
close to
up?
the ice scaper.
Okay. But they'll have cover. Although the ice they can still melee. Never mind, you're right.
It's also you want the ice scaper to have to approach you, so that the ice scaper is a nasty thing. You want it to.
Yeah. There we go. Now that will kill it.
Cool.
Guaranteed.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. And the initiate? Just advance. Um 4 tiles. No, don't do that.
I would have the Nishit stand upper left of the longbowman and guard in case the ice scaper tries to come around that way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Just provide some cover to the longbowman. It's unlikely they'll go that way, but um, yeah, it would be best if my saber-tooth chariot got a uh some hits in because it's
Oh,
about to level
right.
up.
Okay. You
Oh,
want me to
your
fall back and let it approach?
well, your storm sister is also about to level up. I just noticed. So yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just I might suggest having Shira fall back and the longbowman a little bit, and let the
Oh,
storm
Shira's also
sister.
almost about to level up.
Yeah, but she
Wait,
gains
although yeah,
experience
she does every turn.
passively. Yeah, but yeah, I would try and focus the experience on the storm sister and I guess the chariot here to units that. Hmm. Yeah, they're gonna attack and then I guess we'll see.
Okay.
Um,
Where should I put Shira?
Probably have her. fall back towards the rocks one tile to clear a line of sight for the Storm Sister, if nothing else. Much experience does Storm Sister need? Only one? Yeah. So Storm Sister should just be able to shoot from here. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Might even kill it outright.
Only if they crit. Oh, he leveled up. And then just have everyone else defend. You should be able
Um,
to finish him off, right?
you could see how much. No, the initiate would probably kill it, right? Yeah. I would just have everyone else defend. The Sun Guard, the chariot should be able to finish it off.
Okay. Nice.
Yep. Yep. In both Storm Sister, Chariot, and one of your
No.
longbowmen all leveled up.
Oh no.
What?
My high elf hunters are being murdered by 4 lost souls and a high elf reanimator. Very likely defeat.
Oof. I guess it's good you didn't attack the watchtower because they probably would have just been even more vulnerable.
Yeah. Can I retreat?
Not when you're defending. This is an unusually large stack. For them to show up with 4 lost souls and a reanimator, jeez.
Yeah. Melee
Uh,
combat?
I guess it's a good thing we talked before about like supporting the Frostling hero in case things went south. You probably need both your
Yeah.
heroes.
Holy shit.
You're probably gonna just want to focus on killing as many of them as possible in this fight, so that there'll be less to deal with your other troops.
Yeah.
So
What if I just keep running away?
I mean, you're not gonna be able to outrun them in this particular case. Lost souls can phase through things, and they have a ranged unit that
They have a
really
lot less. High elf hunters have a lot of movement.
true, but they have a ranged unit. It really works cornering them if they don't have any ranged units.
Uh,
Um,
right.
that said,
Should I take out the reanimator first?
no, I would definitely not move aggressively, or I would try and they have a ranged unit. You have they have to come to you. You could take a nice defensive position instead of fighting them out in the open here, where you can use the
Yeah.
rocks and stuff to make it harder for their lost souls, which can pass right through terrain to gain melee flanking. I would not fight them out in the middle of an open like this. There's some for you. They're on the top of the map, right?
Yep.
Looks like there's a nice cluster of rocks way down towards the bottom, towards where you
Yeah.
would retreat if you were able to retreat. You see the arrow? Oh, there are
Yeah.
arrows. Maybe you can retreat.
Should I
Although
try going to them?
I didn't think you could
Or
retreat on defensive battles, but maybe
hmm.
that's weird. Uh, when you click on one of your units, does it have like a special color on those arrows? That's usually how you know if you can actually retreat. Are they like a bluish color when you select move on one of the hunters?
Sorry, what was that?
Those arrows When you
Yeah.
select to move one of the hunters, do the arrows take on a special color?
No.
Yeah, then I don't think you can retreat. I'm pretty sure it's offensive only when attacking. So,
Yeah. That's what it
because
seems like.
otherwise you would have to interrupt the turn of the thing attacking you to retreat. It wouldn't make any sense. Even on simultaneous turns, I don't think it would make any sense. Yeah, I would prepare to take up defensive positions on that. Maybe that cluster of rocks that's down and to the left. You might be able to, at least based on the way the terrain is there, get a free shot of shots and have cover against the reanimator. So
Yeah. The
yeah, I
like
would
C-shaped rocks, or the rock next to the bushes.
no the C-shaped rocks. I would say.
Okay. Can't quite get there, but I can run as far as I can.
Yep. Still don't have any spells, do you?
Nope.
Yep. Oh,
What's up?
never mind. And I was gonna say there's also the possibility of, but that wouldn't make sense. You could only at most station one unit behind that rock. Never mind. Yeah, C-state probably make the most sense then.
Okay.
Unless it depends entirely what path they take. They just move straight down or like this or um hmm. You might be able to catch them in a crossfire, get some flanking bonuses on them. One of your hunters is in rough shape and probably shouldn't. Um, right. It's arranged as always. Oh. Yeah, if you had the expert one move behind that rock to the left, like the 3 rock, so it's a little forward. Um,
Um, Move between the size 3 rock and the bush, the bottom left bush.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
They can keep moving.
I definitely wouldn't.
Okay.
And then had the other hunter move up right one. Well, let's see now.
The
How many
veteran?
move? Hold on. They can only move 4 per. Hold on. I'm just calculating ranges. Yeah, they're not going to get in range to reanimator this turn and next turn. Um. Yeah, it would have the hunter, the veteran move up right one and guard. The one that's got health.
The veteran? Up
Yeah.
one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And guess just leave the trooper where it currently is because it'll have enough time to get behind the rocks if they push hard, but there might be opportunities to move and support the other two. So,
Okay.
well enough position. This turn they're just gonna keep advancing a straight line.
And which one should I target? The reanimator so it can't heal them? Or reanimate anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it can't raise lost soul corpses, but you don't want it
Oh,
raising your own units. So, um,
well, I can get 4 shots in on it.
I would not attack this turn. Only the reanimator can attack you next turn, and it'll have to attack through cover. If anything, because of where it's coming from, I would take the hunter, the veteran one, and move it back left one again. Because the reanimator is almost going to have to shoot over those rocks. You might as well.
Yeah.
That one's probably going to hit straight on. Let's see. Another hunter fall back right one that's on the far left.
Back
Oh,
right? What do you mean?
actually, yeah, back right. Because you're gonna have it coming like deal with the reanimator. It looks like it's just walking right up the center.
I see. Okay.
Um, you don't want the reanimator shooting the one that's got only 18 health though. So for now, I would move the other hunter around the rocks like 2, so it's kind of behind them.
Couldn't I just have him fall back one?
Now that would still be in range of, well, only if the reanimator moved all the way forward, which it probably wouldn't do, because then it would really be in a vulnerable position. Yeah, I'd have it fall back at least 1 though. I was thinking 2, but 1 would probably be enough, unless it's super aggressive.
Hmm.
We'd have to move its maximum movement and take exactly 1 shot, which would be dumb, and then you could probably just kill it for it. So yeah, I would just guard there.
Okay.
You're right.
Alrighty. Nope. Okay. Despair. What does that do?
Lowers morale and it gives extra damage to the lost souls. Because
Yeah.
inflict despair, exploit despair. Gives an extra 3 damage per melee hit to the lost souls. However, you can now kill the reanimator for sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
3 shots on it. Should I move my hunter at all? Or, well, yeah, to move the veteran hunter at all, or take 3 shots from here?
3 shots in there. It's at max range right now. I would just, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
One that's 18th health, probably need to move next that one.
Not the stronger one?
Strong one is unfortunately going to have to probably provide some interference, might have to get into melee so that with one of the Lost Souls. Don't forget,
Yeah,
hunters are not like longbowmen. They have semi-decent melee attack.
that's true. Okay. So then the weaker one, the trooper,
Should
move
move,
top left of the high elf hunter
yeah,
or bottom left.
top left. Bottom left won't be close enough to shoot.
Oh, I see. There we
Finish off the
go.
reanimator so it can't inflict any more despair or heal the dead.
Yeah.
Um, oh, you could actually kill one of the Lost Souls. I was thinking of soaking their melee retaliations or provoking. Uh, however, that thing's gonna need to get closer. It can move one. How many turns can it move? How far can it move? It still have 3 shots.
The hunters, just one.
All right.
So the only way you can shoot is if he moves to the bottom left or bottom right or top left.
Hmm. I would have it move to the bottom right because of the risk of the other loss, so otherwise getting between it and the rock, and the other one's not having a clear shot at it. So I move bottom right one so it's a little closer to the others, but still. And
Okay.
then try and kill the lost soul that's nearest to your hunters,
Yeah.
nearest
The
to
one
the
on the
weak one.
right.
Um,
Okay.
or
Hmm?
yeah, I guess that's the best shot. You're probably gonna lose the weakest hunter, but yeah, I would just do that and hope for a good roll.
Okay. Sweet.
Cool. Just barely took that down.
Undying? Oh no.
Yeah, it
It
comes
comes
back
back?
in 2 turns if you haven't won the battle by then.
Oh fuck. That's really bad.
But it can only do it once, and it comes back at one
Okay.
third health, so it's not
I
as
see.
tough the second time.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Yep,
Especially since I have so little health.
yep, that's what I thought they would do with that one.
Yeah. Leveled up. Oh boy.
They didn't manage to kill anyone.
Yeah.
You might actually win. Although you may only have one surviving hunter, but you may win.
Yeah.
Um, you could do 4 to 6 times 3, but you should be able to get a flanking shot with the hunter if it moves around. Also, put more distance between it and the other in the Lost Souls, so that's not a bad thing either. If it moves the 18 health, if it moves around upper right of the rocks, needs to stay adjacent to rocks so it doesn't suffer line of sight penalties. But
Yeah.
if it moves
Would flanking
around,
do more damage
yeah,
than than 2 shots of flanking would do more than 3? Not?
uh, oh, it's a guaranteed kill either way, isn't it? Well, I'd
I
have it
think.
move one tile north to put distance from the other one and then take its 3 shots then.
Okay.
Because, yeah, it's a guaranteed kill either way. Oh,
On the 12 health one?
yep.
Okay.
That's the one that's the guarantee kill. So yeah.
Yeah. Level up.
Yep.
Okay. Should I just melee these guys?
Guard. They'll melee you, but they'll.
Guard? Right. That makes more sense.
Yep.
That way I'll have more defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, he's back.
Yep.
That's really bad. Nope.
And
Not
you
weird.
guys, when he came back, he got attacks right off, and he rolled well
Wow.
enough to kill that hunter. Shoot. On the bright side, you can take down the 1 health hunter should be able to stab the wassail next to it and kill it. Oh, it has no
He
attacks
is,
left.
yeah.
He's
doing
out
nothing.
of attacks. Um, 2 1 health ones.
Hmm.
All right. You could fall back and take an attack of opportunity, which is gonna suck. But
To which
and then
time?
we get flanked. Yeah, no, I would just guard with both of them. There's nothing else you can do, and just hope to roll
Yeah.
well. Yeah,
Only one can. The other one can't even guard.
can't even guard.
No, he's nothing. Doesn't even have the movement to guard.
Guarding doesn't take movement though.
Takes. I don't know. It's X'd out.
Weird.
Probably if you have absolutely no movement or action points. I don't know. Or maybe his what? Is it despair? Was he stunned or something? I don't know. But he can't do anything.
All right. Can't do anything. Can't do anything.
Yeah. This is really bad.
It's not dead yet.
And still nothing. Literally can't do anything this turn. So if all three of my if my unit makes three retaliations, they just don't get to do anything on their turn.
I guess. Shoot.
Huh.
Well, you just have to roll the turnover.
Well, that sucks.
Just
At least there's no reanimator.
on the bright side, they're all very
Oh
much.
Jesus! Did you see that? Oh my God! Well,
What?
more fucking lost souls are destroying my scouts, my ice scapers, the ones that are on boats.
Oh, I've not seen naval combat yet.
Yeah, me neither. Fun.
Wow.
I wish these lost souls. Why? Why three freaking attacks? The neutral party has been incredibly aggressive this turn. It's crazy. They've like never. I haven't been attacked all game, and now suddenly three separate neutral parties are. Well, yeah, there were a couple of battles, but okay. What do I do here? I wish you could just retreat.
Nope.
They're
Yeah, one
faster
of
than me,
them's
so I can stay
damaged.
away.
One of them's damaged. It must have finished off some army blowing to Lucian or something.
Hmm.
Uh, they're a little more weak to frost than physical, at least. Um,
Might as well just move towards them.
uh, I guess it can't guard when it's embarked.
It can guard.
Oh, it can. Um, but yeah, I would move part way so that you could. Oh no, the ice ball only does one. Well, still. Um, let's see.
Hmm. Should I move to the right so I can deal with them
You know
slightly?
what? I wouldn't give them the chance to like spread out or corner you. I would just sail forward and hit the one with 7 with an ice ball. You're
I
gonna have
don't know if
to.
I can. I think they're out of range, even at my max movement, which is 3 tiles.
Wait, max movement is 3.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be? I think it'd be. Oh yeah, I guess it is 3.
Very slow.
And theirs is they can move 4, so they're faster than it. I would still move forward at least a couple because they might try and pause just outside your range. You don't want that. Um, yep, just guard
Should I
there.
move another tile?
What?
Should I move another tile?
Nope, that's probably good.
Okay. And here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I don't think there's anything I can really do.
Hmm. You can sail a tower closer and hit the one that's got 7 HP. Best bet is trying to freeze that or kill it. If you get a lucky and get a crit, you might.
Shouldn't I want to try to freeze a higher health one?
No, you're gonna be lucky to just kill that one. You're not gonna win this battle. It's just a matter of trying to take one down with you.
Okay.
Or maybe if you got very lucky and killed it, you might have won the battle, but that was unlikely. Heck.
Wow.
No.
Jeez. Am I gonna be attacked again? Are you done, Independence? I didn't get to see what moved.
I didn't realize.
Okay.
Maybe you could have done better there, guarding and retaliating, but when it mattered, you're gonna lose either way in that fight.
Okay. Vassal Proposal and Frostling Mammoth Rider or 124 gold.
It would have split up your retaliation so you didn't kill any of them. At least you had a chance with the crit, killing one.
Take the gold, right?
Oh, you got the
Yeah, I finished
quest,
the
yeah.
quest.
Yeah, take the gold because I want to conquer their city. In fact, they
Okay.
declared war on me, which means it's you can see from all the flames, which means I can now conquer their city.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Provoked to war by trespassing,
Uh,
minus 50
oh,
to
I can't reach, so I can't really support. At least not this turn. I can't reach.
um
Beast Mastery is a new Empire upgrade.
yeah, you could start moving that army towards around to support my attack though. And try to claim out.
Oh, all of my animal and monster units would receive mind control immunity and 2 resistance from this Empire upgrade. Takes 2 turns. Should I research this?
What's it called again?
Beast Mastery?
Yeah, extra resistance, so your animal units take less damage from magic. That's
And they can't be mind controlled.
yep, that's pretty cool. Unless there's anything else that's really appealing.
Not particularly.
Yeah, I would grab it unless.
I guess Rust Strike could be okay.
Oh, how much
And
knowledge does it cost? The only reason to delay it would be if you could one turn it if you waited a tiny bit or
not
something.
quite. I have 126 knowledge per turn, and it costs 180. So I'd need to get like a plus 50%
Yeah, then I would just do
knowledge
Beast
boost.
Mastery. You're not going to get to that very quickly. So,
And for spells, should I queue up Seek Inspiration?
um,
It'll take me 2 turns.
how many casting points do you have?
Just 4.
4. You didn't
Yep. Oh, you
regenerate.
know what? I think they didn't regenerate because I spent. I think they regenerated after my turn, and I spent them on your turn. So that's why they didn't regenerate.
That makes sense. Yeah, if it regenerate at the end of your turn, and you spent it on suffocating the goblins. That's right. In the brigand hideout, so we could clear it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me see. By the way. Um. Well, could be smarting for revenge against some of these reanimators. That was a rough fight. I mean, well, the scouting is a dangerous business. That's actually not
Oh,
surprising, but
actually, I'm currently in the process of summoning a wild animal. I didn't realize I already invested some mana in it. So actually, I'll just wait.
yeah, uh, yeah, and then you can seek inspiration after to try and get maybe terraforming because
Yeah.
that's a high value thing, I suppose.
Oh, the giant dwelling has a quest for me.
Nice. What do they want?
Oh, they want me to burn down a city.
Yeah.
They'll become my vassal. They will give me a fire giant and a siren's musical box, which gives a hero the ability to seduce.
If you do what again?
Burn down a city.
Any city? A specific city?
No, the Derma, I think. The dwell. I can't really see it. It's in the fog of war, but
It's another dwelling they want you to
Draconians.
destroy?
It looks like Draconians. It's a Draconian city. It seems like.
They want you to burn down a draconian city.
Yes. Raise the city of the wife stealers. That city over there stole one of our women thinking she was just a pile of rocks. They must pay for this, burn them to the ground, and avenge us.
That's not going to be easy. I don't think you have an army anywhere near close enough to
I
this.
don't. It's pretty far. I would have to leave. I'd have to ground some folks together.
And it would permanently, if I didn't even realize there were any draconians on the map.
Yeah, I would have to kill some. I'd have to destroy a draconian city.
Probably
I have
the
to
only
climb it,
draconians on the entire map. And they have
but
their uses.
fire giant, tier 4.
You can get fire giants other ways, like by
Yeah,
conquering the giant dwelling and then training
that's true.
fire giants.
Or I can just pay them to be my vassal, right?